Hey, good afternoon. I here we are. And I see there's one other person here with me. I better turn my phone ringer off. Um, Sorry about this. Been dealing with this situation here. Somebody needs me to text them back real quick. So, it's that day. And I suppose everybody here has cast their ballot. I've cast mine this morning. And it felt like, here in Kansas City anyway, it was peaceful. None of the promised unrest or disturbance. And we can be grateful for that. From what I've read of news sources, there doesn't appear to be any major outbreaks of difficulty. But we have a night ahead of us and some days to follow. And it's a little unpredictable. And there are obviously very passionate feelings involved in this situation. And, I don't want to assume that anybody viewing this is on any particular side. But I I hope you are. In all honesty, I hope we're choosing, a better path than what we've been on. Let me just put it that way. And I hope we're taking this opportunity to let go of what I think is not just a flawed person, but a very deeply dangerous person to have in leadership. And I'm in agreement with many other people in my profession. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I used to work with criminals in the state of California, and I say that without disdain. I mean, most of the people that I was trying to help were broken by life, armed, and incredibly dangerous. I came to understand what a criminal personality is like, how that operates, how the reference to self and I need to get what I need to get supersedes all other considerations. And that is what I think we're up against. Even close associates of the current president have named him as criminal. And one of his nieces, who's a trained clinician, sees him as a narcissistic personality. These things are real. And anybody who's ever had to contend with this kind of personality in close quarters knows how difficult it is to disentangle. But that's what hopefully we are doing as a nation, is disentangling ourselves from an untenable position in the world. There's nothing in the world that could ever justify separating children from their parents. There's nothing in the world that could ever justify a police force that's using lethal power against people that it's supposed to serve and protect. And we have a country with a long history of subjugation of people of color, subjugation of gender and sexual identity minorities. And it's time for it to stop. It's time for us to really embrace and enjoy true equality, and to provide repair to the damage that's been done. So my hope is that we're in that process, and it's filled with difficulty. It is filled with incredible worry, fear, all understandable emotions. And we've been meditating throughout this season of election, and our meditations have focused on many things. My hope is that it's brought us into touch with kind of the reality that we could accept that there is never, ever a place where we could say we're completely done, that we're completely done striving for a better life, better way of being, that we're ever done expanding our hearts or improving our society. And if we slow down and we take some time for a mindful practice, we might discover that there's a richness in the present moment where our values are alive, where we can find a sense of commitment, because no matter what the outcome of today and tonight and tomorrow is, we will still be in the position of living our values, something no one can ever take from us, no matter what the outcome. So we've been coming together to support each other in the practice of contact with the present moment, the practice of coming into alignment with the things that matter to us, becoming aware that our self is much more resilient than we think. That's the key, is that we will not stop being ourselves, being true to what matters, no matter what the path is before us. And we could even say we know for sure that this one election does not resolve anything. It opens one door or another. It takes us down one path or another. And down those ways, there's many divergent paths. So I've also been reflecting that in times of political stress and in power grabs and oppression, many wonderful people have flourished in art, in thought, in spiritual practice. So it's okay that we find ourselves right here in the midst of this. We can accept it, we can work with it. So let's take a moment to meditate just for a little while. Just a simple meditation on body and breath, presence to the moment, with a sense of acceptance. I'm going to ring the bell again. Sorry, I had to turn my phone down. I'm a very imperfect meditator. Have you noticed? I don't ever get it completely right. And I have to give myself some grace today. Just being here is enough for all of us. And if we could just welcome ourselves to this moment, find the posture that befits our practice, whether we're lying down or seated, and entering into this moment, greeting ourselves. And as I ring the bell, let the bell wake you up to yourself, to this moment, to your body, to your breath. Listen carefully. Here it comes. And isn't it fitting that we're meditating outside and the first thing we hear are sirens? The sign and symbol of alarm, worry, danger, power. So let's just listen to that. It's okay. This is the world we live in. And taking a moment, now that that has passed, check in with yourself in a big, broad way, noticing the energy that you feel in your being overall in this moment. Noticing your senses, noticing your body. So just noticing and even describing to yourself what is happening within you right now. And doing that in a friendly, non-judgmental way. And as you settle into this moment, bringing awareness, gathering it up, bringing it to your abdomen as you breathe. Noticing the movement in your abdomen with each in-breath, expanding. Each out-breath squeezing gently. And as you pay attention, your breath may change all by itself, becoming slower and longer. Bringing awareness, just this breath coming in, and this breath going out. And staying with this practice, seeing what it's like for you. On the in-breath, practicing acceptance of life and self just as things are. On the out-breath, giving your intention of love and kindness to the world and to yourself. Each in-breath, a complete acceptance as best you can. Each out-breath, a generous gift of love and kindness to self and others. And as you stay with your breath, it's okay if your mind pulls you away. Just gently coming back to your breath. And now imagining that each breath in fills your whole body, waking up all the awareness of your body. And each out breath empties from your whole body, waking up all of the awareness of your whole body. And staying with this practice for a while in silence, remembering that if your mind pulls you away, just gently come back over and over. Coming back again and again to this simple intention, each in-breath, a deep acceptance of self and world, and each out-breath, a loving, compassionate intention for self and world. So that you experience yourself right where you are, and you experience the power of owning your intention, your energy, and your action. And now letting go of all of those concerns that you may have, becoming aware of your body and breath just as they are. Knowing that you carry within you the practice in each moment of your life. The landscape may change moment by moment. Your aware self is the constant, aware of what matters and aware of your stance in the world. Breath by breath, moment by moment. My heart goes out to each of you and to all people today. I wish that we could sit and talk, less of a one-way experience. But this is what we have for now. We're connected, we're practicing. And hopefully we're transcending the divisiveness of this time through love and kindness and thought, critical thought, judgment, wisdom. And I thank you for being engaged in your own way. And let's stay together. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. And I'll be meditating throughout the evening. I am really trying as best I can to send love and kindness and strength to our community, to our people, to our collective heart, to our collective mind. So damaged right now. Damaged by misinformation and conspiracies and unvarnished lies. We need a new direction. I hope we're finding it. See y'all tomorrow morning. Be well.